but their wall is a problem. Coalescence blocked off for the most part, but Hugapin just goes around the side here, makes sure he gets value. Immortality field, the first casualty, and then the rest of the Defiant follow. Sire player looking for Batiste in the background, and Aid knows that his days are numbered if he were to peek out too far either way. He drops down, trying to get behind the shield, takes a body shot, and he'll be happy with that. There it is to finish though, Sire player, he's locked on! And he's chilling now. Mangachu also, but in a different way. Tries to go for a blizzard. Oh! You're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. First round, Florida Mayhem. Don't win it, so a sound barrier is duly committed. Can they get rid of the main? Mangachu, yes! BQB finds him with an icicle, and now it's going to have to be some stall here from Florida. They don't really have the players, but Hugapin has the coalescence. That'll do it. BQB comes out of ice block with Neko harassing him there with the biotic grasp. Everyone from the Mayhem now grouping up, getting rid of the Diva mech, and following up on the Moira. Florida had the point. They're in control, and they'll take map 1.
It's the play from Chris to flip the point.
Maybe they're trying to imply that they're doing something else. All right, straight into the fight. Wow, definitely an upfront engagement here. Sire player managed to get away there.
And they put the Mei wall up in the high ground. They don't exactly know what Toronto's running.
Mangachu just got worked in the neutral by BQB and Chris. That boop really messed up Toronto's positioning. Fantastic. Chris gets in behind, knocks them all apart, makes it hard for them to benefit from Orisa at all.
That'll be a fast...
One tick already for the Florida Mayhem on the point here. Wrecking Ball has to come back around. And Yakpong, yeah, he doesn't want to stay around for too much longer, but the Immortality field is well committed. Look at this though, the high ground.
Really nice.
Love that switch. Florida. Great little switch from Florida. Go up the stairs. They chase down both Necom and Logics, and now most of the damage is out of the picture here for Toronto. There is a Mei there, of course. God sitting in that back corner. Mangachu might need some help, but look at Wall. His escape now is impossible. He can't run away, can't wall off himself. And that's a D-suit on Gods. I don't think this fight is going to be going for much longer.
So you do have a stall come in here. Yakpong will get onto the point. Biotic Orb will be a self-destruct turn down from Gargoyle to clear everything off as Florida will be able to...
BQB has to do this now. He has to step up and touch. Hargo's down. BQB also not ideal. There was a chance they might be able to make a comeback, but now that is gone. Sire player gets 2 kills, but it doesn't matter.
Hago not the ideal person to go and contest the point. So you may not even have a chance to keep this going.
Trashed. That is...
Yeah, you saw BQB here being able to contest the point on defense. He's got Ice Block, and they also have this Immortality field in the corner that you see players from Florida playing inside of right now. It's not been dealt with for a while.
Well, a chance for Toronto here. Neko Logic's doing work from long range. Logic's on the Hanzo. Man, that stuck well. Fate is going to try and stall out a little bit of supercharge. It's not going to help him much when his enemies are able to stave off most of this damage, and that is a wall and a half. Nicely done here by the Defiant.
Even better time there for Toronto.
Hey, even with that ice wall, Logic uses that to get down, and a lot of freezing going on here. BQB is a great angle for him. Mangachu has to ice block. That's going to give Sire player a chance to get behind him. Hugapin takes him down. Again, Florida just walked up, Matt. They just beat them in the neutral.
Chris just hit another really nice goop. He actually went up on the high ground there and then knocked everybody for Toronto right back into Florida. Really sweet play there from the Lucio of the Florida Mayhem.
Close to a dead
Gargoyle back on the Wrecking Ball, the trademark Gargoyle Wrecking Ball here.
It's got to be a good death loss, Matt, otherwise this is over. Yakpong already gone down. Hugapin finds another first pick. 13 final blows for the Zenyatta. And now Aid's going to try and walk up, and BQB ready to receive. Mangachu turns his back on BQB. And BQB does the same, in fact, to Aid. He goes low. Gargoyle back, Sire player has returned, and now Aid's in trouble. God's frozen up. And it's the last one here for Aid. Wall up in main. There's no chance Yakpong's getting in. Logic's trying to approach on the Doomfist, but it's all for naught. The Florida Mayhem were behind the 8 ball in terms of Iron Bank. Thrown out. He's low though. Needs to get some healing. He might be immortal, but not forever.
Yeah, you're pretty comfortable though as it's around the corner.
There it is.
Yeah, this is where it starts falling apart. Hugapin with 2.
The trickle becomes a flood there. Just the 1 pick was all they needed. And mate, Hugapin, insane series from him so far.
Mei walls on the opposite side of it, so they're able to shoot through the Ant Matrix, knock it down.
Mangachu has to drop down and go for a Blizzard. There's no other choice. There's no Diva here, so he doesn't have to worry about defense mage.
Yeah, well,
he lost Yak. Oh, they lost the point.
Well, yeah, they didn't contest the point, so that'll be the second point taken.
There's a Hoy. Both teams trying to add a little bit of extra lethality. Oh, throwing the amplification matrix in. Oh, the hold into the Dragon Strike though. Not bad at all. Yakpung caught by that one. And in the Defiant trying to push up a little bit more here. BQB got frozen at the same time, so at least Logix was able to follow up on the kill. Gets caught by that one, but now it's going to be a Florida Mayhem Blizzard and a good halt to start it off. Gods trying to waddle out. No. Escape for the Roadhog. Saya player ready for a Dragon Strike soon. It was a Toronto one first, and Mangachu switching over to the far right here. Florida have missed the record time, but they are still in very good shape here. Fight's going well for them. Yakpung is down, and Hagapun continue to find those eliminations here. What can Mangachu do to save the situation? Forced away by Whole Hog, he'll have to try and flank, but Aid's not there. Mangachu not there in time, nor is Gods. That was quick.
Gonna force Florida to split.
Argo's looking for another pick. He's close to Transcendence. Both supports on the Florida Mayhem side getting close to their ultimates, and that amplification matrix from Aid didn't really punch the ticket they were looking for. Fate goes down though, and feels like a matter of time now for the Florida Mayhem before they capitulate and offer this point over. Careful of the Discord orb. Oh, great pile driver though. Now Fate has to rush forward to try and contest. Here's the Blizzard though. That was BQB's, and they get rid of Yakpung and Aid. Mangachu try as he might to freeze them up. It's not going to be enough. Logix sitting in the corner here. Can't commit to the fight. It's too dangerous with the Blizzard in play. And now the Transcendence comes in from Hagapun. It's going to be tough for Mangachu to find any sort of kills with that kind of healing available. With overtime ticking down, the Toronto Defiant are brought to a screeching halt here. And it's going to be Yakpung who's forced to throw himself into the fight, but a Discord orb ends him pretty quickly. Amp Matrix, wall, you name it, they got it. The Mayhem will be taking the series here. Dragon Strike doesn't care too much about the wall. Most of the Defiant are able to get out and drop down to the low ground here. That Immortality field was absolutely pivotal in that. Here's the Blizzard. Dragon Strike just forces Swan forward, which is probably where he wants to be anyway. And Saya player finally is taken down. Logix gets him and then makes it a second onto Chris. Here's a chance for Toronto to stabilize. Looks like they will.
They should be able to win this, Toronto, so they use their ultimates and the fight that they actually get, they're able to win. So you just get hit by a ridiculous shot, like you just kind of like,
yeah, you're like scoffing. You're like, okay, whatever. Gods. Oh, frozen inside? No, he's outside the Dragon Strike there. So Logix goes tumbling from the top. Saya player now has established that high ground position and a degree of dominance over his opponent DPS. I like this though from Mangachu. You've got to take the challenge. Gets the wall up there. Doesn't really connect enough though. 1 arrow, 2 arrows, 3 arrows, and that's enough. Once more. Dragon Strike to the payload now, trying to cut off any chance of retreat from the Toronto Defiant. Logix is down again. Saya player finds his mark. Immortality field down, and now the Florida Mayhem kick it up. Yet another notch. Blizzard on the point. Supercharger taken down, and Toronto. Great hold on the second part of the map, but they'll make it easier for themselves. BQB high ground now. Supercharger, Blizzard from both teams, in fact. Oh man, a lot of Florida got caught by that DPI and Chris, but Byram's there with the Transcendence. That's one thing that the Defiant do not have. Doesn't seem to bother them though. They get Chris to start the fight. God's around the corner now with the whole hog. Logix caught though. Byram gets him with a melee attack. And DPI, is he seriously going to walk away from this one? No, Discord Orb will confirm it for Gods. Now looking to try and chase Saya player. He knows what a menace this guy can be late in the fight. Oh, he's slippery indeed. Fire him down now at Swan, the last player to hold the fort here. The Defiant realize that they push forward, push him off the point, and they should have this checkpoint here. They should be able to keep this going, but the Defiant, not much hope left for them here for the map. Back up now again. Oh my gosh, just a bunch of players. Pick your poison for Logix. And that's a great shot on BQB now. This is what Toronto need, and honestly, finishing the map now becomes a little bit more likely, but they need to do it in this fight. The payload's going to sail home match, should be pretty comfortable. Nicely done by Toronto. A veritable emporium of ultimates with the Transcendence. Great timing from Neko. 1-for-1 trade. Logix is down. Saya player started the fight up well, but he's looking Mangachu's Blizzard. It's gone. But he makes up for it. Gets rid of Saya player. Swan's still healthy on the point. Puts another barrier down. Yakpung though discorded. Holt comes in and Chris gets pulled into the mix of the Defiant players, and now Florida are in stall mode. BQB comes out on the Doomfist now. Pressured though, great work from Neko to make sure he didn't have any room to breathe. And now Logix switching over towards the Widowmaker. Toronto want to finish, they want the finish bad. Saya player from the doorway. Toronto get the map done. They keep themselves alive. Byram now goes for the Blizzard. Transcendent, sorry, Blizzard over on the point. 8 actually goes down to that one, BQB 2. He's got so many people inside of it. Yakpung now as well. And risk of being another casualty to the Frozen Winds. And even the whole hog out from Gods is not going to get it done. And this is not a good sign for Toronto. All right, BQB's down a player advantage here for Toronto. Can they leverage it? Amplification Matrix in their face. And DPI comes through with the whole hog. Even from long range, that whole hog hits that much harder now with Batiste. Oh,
it's looking very possible here as Amp Matrix, whole hog, Dragon Strike. Changes come in here for Toronto as Aid comes out on Lucio. He gets picked off right away. The whole hog comes in.
Matrix, Dragon Strike through! Firefly catches Logic and they've done it! Where were you? Well, Logic takes over the train car, trying to deny the Mayhem this safe spot to play from. It just doesn't matter. Florida, we're all over the top of Mangachu and Gods, and this puts them now down to the 22nd mark. Logic is just going to try and see if he can hit anything at this point. That is a resounding NO. They'll go back.
You have a Dragon Supercharger here. Logic's not able to make it back towards the spawn.
Fire him over the top, sends in a volley. The Mayhem get a little bit more aggressive now. They think maybe we can finish this right here. Fire him as a Transcendent as the Dragon Strike sailing on through. They're trying to keep the Defiant off the payload, but Gods gets there, getting rid of DPI. Fire him now opts to play a little safer, and Logix gets rid of Chris. Looks like the Defiant will have their shot.
This is the run. An early pickoff would be huge. Logix playing up top behind
that wall.
Florida.
What a great wall. It lets the Florida Mayhem get out and start the fight here. Keep an eye on players around the payload. They need to stay close. Chris Frozen Mangachu gets him with a quick ice spike before it's over, but Aid goes down to side players Dragon Strike. Mangachu wants to work around this left-hand side, but this time it looks like the Mayhem are coming up with the goods. DPI in with the whole hog, and Mangachu is discorded. There's no chance, no hope. And that'll be it. The Florida Mayhem clean up our longest Route 66 to date. And they get a clean sheet in